All right, so this video will be the first in several videos that deal with ideology. And let's keep it simple. Ideology, all it is a set of beliefs, a set of ideas that you use to justify your point of view. You might use it to justify your position on issues. You might also use it to justify your preferred solutions to the world's problems or our country's problems. Okay, so we have two basic tools that we use to kind of map ideology. The first tool we're going to talk about is the political compass. Thus, the compass that I've drawn on the board here. You might recognize it as a coordinate plane or as a Cartesian plane. Okay, we wanted to throw some math terms around as well. Okay, so today our goal is to make sure that we can label this with the different political ideologies that you will need to know. Okay, the nice thing about this tool is what it allows us to do is to identify a person or a person's belief by their ideology or a political party or a political group. We can place them on here and it will give us terms that allow us to accurately describe their political beliefs. All right, are you ready? All right, so the first thing I do is label my axes. The x-axis is the economic scale. That's where I find all the wide range of beliefs concerning the economy or concerning who should answer the economic questions. What goods and services to produce, how to produce them, how to distribute them, what role government should have in, basically providing for people's wants and needs. That's going to be on the x-axis here. The y-axis is the social moral scale. So up here is all the beliefs of what people should be allowed to do, what they should not be allowed to do, and what government role in deciding what people can and cannot do. Okay, so that's the social moral scale. And there's going to be examples of issues on both that you will have to kind of identify. All right? But let's move on to where do we find the ideologies? All right, let's start with our economic ideologies. So on the left side over here is where I find this classic economic ideology that we call liberal. On the right side over here is where we find conservative. Okay, we'll talk about the definitions at a later date. Right now we just need to know that liberal's on the left, conservative is on the right. When we go to our social ideologies, we have authoritarian up here. And down below, I have another, the opposite social ideology we call libertarian. All right? Now, what you need to understand is that libertarian is everything that is below the x-axis. So it's both of these quadrants here. If you're down here, you'd be considered to be libertarian. Authoritarian is everything that's above the x-axis. So if you're up here, either side, we would consider you to be an authoritarian. And then the same thing with liberal. Liberal is everything to the left of the y-axis. So both up here and down here, you'd be considered liberal. And over here, up, down, conservative. So it works like that. So we know that if in math, we studied the coordinate plane, I number my quadrants a certain way. So I start over here with 1. Here's quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Right? And you should have at this point already taken the political compass test and generated a coordinate for where your beliefs might be. Now, how accurate the political compass test is, that is something we can debate about and question. But still, you got a coordinate, so you got to get a point, right? And what that allows me to do, the political compass allows me to describe the beliefs of the person that might exist right here on the political compass. So anybody who's in quadrant 3, I would call them, they are left of the y-axis, so they're liberal, but they are below the x-axis, so they're libertarian. So the people here we would call liberal libertarians. So people in quadrant 1 are going to be conservative authoritarians. People in quadrant 2 we would call liberal authoritarians. And people in quadrant 4 would be conservative libertarians. It allows me to describe both their social and economic beliefs. Okay, so conservative and liberal traditionally only an economic ideology. And authoritarian and libertarian only a social ideology. But once I put you into a quadrant, all of a sudden I have the language to more accurately describe your beliefs. All right, in the next couple of videos, our goal will be to learn the definitions of these terms. Okay, so eventually we want you to be able to use this compass, use this language to accurately identify a single person's belief on a single issue. That's when the language is going to be its most accurate. It gets less accurate every time we move away from that position right there. So when I use this tool, this language, to identify a person, it's a little less accurate. If I use it to define a political party that's made up of lots of people who have lots of beliefs on lots of issues, it gets even less accurate. But the compass itself is the most accurate tool that we know. The fact that I can identify someone as a liberal libertarian, a liberal authoritarian, a conservative authoritarian, or a conservative libertarian at least gives me language to talk about their social versus their economic beliefs. And I can combine them into a lot of different things. All right, so that's good for today. We'll see you in the next video, and see you there.